saying hola, love them all.
What y'all got going for the 4th, man? Y'all going to the lake or what? You going over your people's house? You know, goddamn me, how y'all gonna celebrate this 4th? For real. Cause y'all know, y'all, as she say, Bobby motherfucking, don't forget the wheelchair. Ow. Like she be saying. Yeah, I'm waiting on her to get back, man. I think she went to go grab our co-host right quick, man. Got you, yeah. Yeah, man, it's going down, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all know we try to have the latest and the greatest, man. And if you don't know, the young lady we got coming up next, she's, I didn't like that one, like it got something on the side. We're gonna treat you better than that. I think she probably got a little doo-doo on her when she was in the bathroom.
Oh!
For real.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah. Oh man, I done scored on you like a motherfucker. I done told everybody on your live you had the shit from eating them tacos. You went to the bathroom.
Oh,
they told me to go in the bathroom and help you. What's happening?
Hey y'all, what's up?
You got it. Yeah, man, I'm in there talking shit, man, having fun like we do. Got in the room.
Y'all don't pay attention to this nigga.
Don't pay no attention to me. They believe all my motherfucking lies.
Yeah, look.
Squeak, what's happening, fam? I'm in this thing with this motherfucker. Don't forget the wheelchair. I even hit him with that on your shit. This motherfucker here kills me, man.
Where that little thing?
As the fool they gonna do for the 4th, you talking about she gonna be in the bed talking shit to her kids. Them kids don't give a fuck.
My kids, I don't know what the hell he talking about.
Them kids don't give a fuck.
Get rid of mine. What he thought 4th of July.
Tanil, look at my motherfucking nigga on there, man. I see you, Quita. I see y'all, man. Yeah, we got these motherfucking tacos and things in the building, man. Yeah. The Squeak talking about what the tacos.
No, I don't know. I didn't even tell me. He was on the phone.
Squeak say what the tacos is,
right
man.
there.
Nigga, I asked them a question what they was doing for the 4th. You can't just come take my topic like that.
You can't just jump off and not talk no more. Don't nobody keep up with you.
Ask them beautiful ladies and real niggas on your page. Say something right quick about my nigga Double D, man. I asked them boys if they know my nigga Double D, man. Hey, man. R.I.P. to my nigga Free Band Double D. Let me make the screen big right quick, man. In case y'all don't know. The reason Future and all them niggas were hollering Free Band, man. R.I.P. to my nigga Free Band Double D, man. Yeah, Jack. I thought I had to throw that. I had to shout my nigga Double D out one time, man. For real. Now, where was I at? They doing for the 4th, because we love celebrating us some motherfucking white folks pagan holiday, man. Interviews we gonna have all the red, white, and blue on here, man. We got 4. I'm saying we get about 10.
I know you niggas. Y'all real right. Oh no, it's okay. Somebody wanted that. Somebody wanted what? This nigga is stupid. Somebody wanted their lettuce.
Yeah, man, they finally let me go back live, man. We're going to try not to fuck it up today, man. Not already. We're going to wait a while before we fuck it up. Because you know I'll be back in live jail real soon, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but co-host, let's take it over to you. Take it to you, Barbie.
I just want to... This
bitch talking about
I'm trying to let her take a couple of chews.
Yeah, take your time. We just talking shit.
Y'all know about this lady in here with me.
We just talking shit right now. Mook, what's happening? She had, when she first came up here, because I met her through another motherfucker, and we just clicked. And she was like, for some reason, I was like, man, do you know Toya T? I was like, I know who it is, but I don't just know her. She just kept on saying that, man, we gotta have Toya T on the show. I fucks with Toya T. That's my nigga. So goddamn me, if you ain't convinced nobody else to be a fan, you got that motherfucker right there. She ride hard in the motherfucker for you, man. I'm gonna play a song right quick. Toya T go hard. For real, she ride hard for you. I told her I had seen you up here last year, Barbie. Fuck. What's your sister's name? What's your sister's name? From going live. Y'all, I've been retarded for a long time. I don't know. I know it's going to be a bunch of shit going on. A couple people told me, inviting me to shit for the 4th. Her Barbie. Fuck. What's your sister's name?
And Plies, too. I hope. Reason why niggas stay in love with me.
I already know you got a bitch.
Duh. But I'm not gonna get her.
I was trying to find a stone for something, but as y'all seeing my motherfucking title, like I said, man, if you ain't hustling,
she ain't taking me shopping too.
Like I said in my title, man, if you ain't hustling, then you wasting motherfucking air. What you here for? What you put? Goddamn me. If you ain't hustling, what's your motherfucking purpose? You dig? That's what I be trying to figure out, man. Cause I try to take emotions and money don't motherfucking mix, man. If you don't know how to get no money with putting your emotions to the side, man, you're gonna have a rough motherfucking ride at this shit that we call life, man. Y'all big, what's happening, man? If you don't know how to hustle and put your feelings to the side, man, you're gonna have a rough ride. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? I wonder, do y'all even understand? Does anybody here even understand the origin of us hustling? The origin of black people hustling? Shalom. Do y'all even understand the origin of us hustling? Because think about it. Hey, man, there was a time we wasn't nothing but some slaves, right? How did we go from slaves to niggas on the corner doing all this? How did we end up hustling like this? Where did we get it from? Who taught us this shit, man? Please, somebody break it down and tell me, where did we pick this up at? Like, what did we learn about hustling at, man? Well, y'all gonna tell me that, oh, man, black people just was born with this shit, man. That's just in black people. Hey, man, black people, we always been hustlers. Is that what y'all gonna tell me? I would like to know who started this shit. Who was the one that thought about not going to work, doing something slick or something illegal to get some money, man? Where that shit started at, man? Can y'all tell me, man? Or even the macking or pimping or whatever. Where that shit come from? Can y'all tell me who started it? Where we get all this shit from, man? I'm trying to get somebody to give me an answer right quick, because y'all don't tell me. I know I'm gonna figure it out right quick. Y'all don't tell me. I know I'm gonna figure it out right quick. Goddamn it, I'm gonna turn this into school. I was just finna talk a whole lot of shit, man. For real. I'm curious, y'all, man. I know somebody gonna type it in there and tell me. Kennedy, I know you know, Kennedy. Yeah, Morticia, you know I'm finna give it to y'all, Morticia, for real. Because I know survival instincts, because watch this, spiritual survival instincts could have meant learn how to hustle, learn how to fish, learn how to trade, anything. That don't mean you gotta try to get something for nothing. That's what I'm talking about, that kind of shit, man. I don't know if y'all familiar with some of these terms, man. Dandies. Y'all know, y'all familiar with the term a dandy? I will show y'all where we get a lot of this so-called player shit from. Watch this, right? I'm so good, man. I ain't gonna say I'm so good, but I'm so real with y'all. I ain't just gonna tell y'all know anything, man. I'm gonna share my screen, man. Hey, man, you got your cup filled. Watch this. I'm finna give y'all a history of this thing we call hustling, grinding, pimping, macking, being fly. Because I keep telling y'all, we ain't invented none of this shit, man. You hear me? We got handed this shit. We ain't invented none of this shit, man. Let me share my screen with y'all right quick. I went for sure what I was going to talk about. I just said, I sat down, man, and I just let my motherfucking fingers do the walking. I went for sure what I was going to talk about with y'all, but watch this. My favorite saying, watch this. Now ask y'all, let me make sure y'all can see this shit. Cause I don't want to do no I want nobody to think I'm doing no fly shit, no slick shit. I'm not like these people that be sharing information and be trying to pull the wool all the way over your eyes or nothing. I'm not gonna tell you what something mean. We're gonna look it up together and we're gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about, man. For real. Okay, well, I see y'all can see this, right? Okay. I asked y'all about a dandy, right? That's what is a dandy. Y'all see that, right? It say a dandy, a man unduly devoted to style, neatness, fashion, and dress and appearance. His floppy handkerchiefs, antique cufflinks gave him the look of a dandy. A dandy, right? We get this. Well, okay, y'all follow me. I wonder they got any pictures. Let me see what the free. Let's see what the free dictionary say, y'all. I want y'all to follow me right quick. We going somewhere. I'm gonna take y'all on the ride. I ain't wanna see. I really wasn't doing this kind of stuff because I don't know if people gonna, be able to go slow with a nigga like me, slow class. But watch this. A man who affects extremes, excellent in clothes, manners, all this, right? Do they got the origin of the word? Let me see. How old is this word? What you call it? The etymology. Hold on. Translation. Dandy, Said, Collins. Okay, well, fuck it. Y'all know it's an old ass word. Y'all know, hear me? Y'all know it's an old ass word, right? So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm getting at. So we're gonna take. This was like some French shit, right? Watch this. It was like y'all remember when we got colonized, right? We got colonized by the English, the French, and all this. This is stuff that came from them. Being a dandy. So watch this. This is my next word. I'll make sure I can pull it up, y'all. Macaroni, right? Y'all know how guys be talking about they max and shit, right? Kennedy. Thank you, Kennedy. Thank you for pulling that up, Kennedy. You see it came from the European, right? P-Lo, what's up? Well, P-Lo, I'm giving these niggas, we having a history of hustling, grinding, getting the bag, niggas pimping, niggas dressing up, flying clean, the hustle, trying to look good, all that shit. I'm telling y'all that we didn't invent this shit, y'all. We didn't invent this. All we did was adopted it. So watch this. You know, we call ourselves Max, right? P-Lo, Morticia. I guessed it. That's it. Give me a pride. Watch this. So when guys call themselves Max, right? Nigga talking about they pimping and they macking, right? What is a macaroni in the 18th century, y'all? Before it got to us. What is a macaroni, y'all? I'm gonna use Wikipedia, even though some people don't. Let me see, Morticia. You guessed it. Let me see. I told you could tell by the name of it, Morticia. For real, that word. Come on, man. You can tell by that word, a dandy, a grand dandy, or whatever you want to call it. I hit the wrong one, y'all. That's the wrong macaroni. Okay, right here. Answer PDF. But fuck it. Let's go. We learning, y'all. I'm finna show y'all that we didn't make this shit up. So when y'all run across these niggas talking about they macking and pimping, y'all let them know, hey, I respect what you're doing, daddy, but you know you got that from a white boy, right? And it's a whole PDF on it, man. Okay, macaroni men in the 18th century. Y'all gonna walk with me? I'm trying to see. Hey, I'm trying to make sure y'all gonna walk with me, man. Oh shit. So watch this. People, niggas will call themselves a Mac, right? Let me show y'all where this term Mac we got come from. It come from the macaroni, right? Yeah, like Dapper Dan, you on top of it spiritual. Watch this. A macaroni. A man of the 18th century fashion culture. A macaroni, attention, paste, flour. Hold on. Okay. They say macaroni is right here to 1760, 1780, but was in everyday use in 1795 when a verse described men shopping in a spa town of Bath, both inspired. The gay macaronis, you hear me? It say the gay macaronis. Did y'all catch that? The macaroni were remembered in the 19th century as a colorful fashion, eccentric from a romantic past, long surpassed by Victorian. So in other words, y'all know how them pimps be wearing, watch this, Morticia. Y'all know how them pimps be dressing up and wearing them illustrious and lavish clothes and stuff, man. Hey, man, watch this. I'm telling y'all. Thank you, P-Lo. You caught that. Hey, man, that's where we got that from. Hey, man, look at watch how these dudes dressing. No, they had to have tailor-made suits. Hey, man. Hey, watch this. Right, you caught that. Watch this. They had to have them suits and all this little man, I ain't gonna even read this, man. They had to get a ladder to get up there, man. But I don't even want to read what this say, man. I can tell. I can tell it ain't right. Man, you got to get a ladder to cut somebody hurt. Hey, man, them guys were pimping then, man. Hey, I ain't never seen Bishop Don Juan get no motherfucking ladder to get his haircut, man. Y'all hear me? I ain't seen none of them. I ain't seen none of the pimps need no ladder to get their haircut, man. But watch this. I'm going to keep going with y'all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all get the order. I could go farther with that if I need to. I'm just going to go to the pictures. I'm finna show y'all how this shit, green is for the money, gold is for the honey. I'm finna show y'all how this stuff get played. Man, I be paying attention to history, man. I be like, damn, just the connection. This is where we get this from. Yeah, that was the fashion back then, but hey, watch this. I ain't seen Pimpin' Ken need no ladder to get his haircut. They got to step their game up, man. Okay, meet the macaronis of history, y'all. I'm gonna rock a little bit more with this. Let me see. During the 1770s emerged a new type of fashion fellow, macaroni, whose style was frequently and easily lampooned by cartoons and media. Okay. Y'all get it. Y'all, okay. Watch this. So y'all get this about these macaronis. Watch. So let me go back to the dandies. I'm finna show y'all how this gonna be too cold, man. I was gonna go slow, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the good part. Watch this. I'm finna jump to the good part on y'all, man. I'm finna show y'all how all of this shit, how it happened to us, but I'm finna show you how to not in, I'm gonna say in the last 50 years to where it took place by somebody who went around these people in Africa and it rubbed off on them. So I'm finna show you how it did us too. This is finna trip y'all out, man. Hey, watch this. Thank you, P-Lo. Hey, but watch this, spiritual. Watch this, man. Boy, this finna be a cold lick right here, man. Watch this, man. See, before I play this, watch this, y'all. Please, this the mindset I would like for y'all to be in right here. So, if we had niggas fresh out of slavery, trying to find their way, call themselves hustling, playing like they vacuums. Y'all know back then they had door-to-door salesmen and shit, right? They used to go around selling vacuum cleaners, irons, all this shit. But they had a catalog, but sometimes they would, like the newspaper, you would sign up for the stuff and you would wait for it to get delivered or whatever. So a lot of us became hustlers and we was going around playing like we had stuff to sell. Like we worked for, I don't want to get the name of the stores wrong back then. Maybe J.C. Penney's or whatever they had back then. We'll play like we worked for them going door to door so we could hustle and make money. You know what I'm saying? We started doing stuff like that to feed our family. But when we was going on the road doing this type of stuff, we was leaving our family at home thinking we finna go make some money, right? But sometimes it didn't work like that. You probably got locked up, hemmed up, or you ran across some more slick dudes who was doing some slick stuff like you. But watch this. Watch this, spiritual. I'm finna give you some game. Watch this, spiritual. You finna love this one. But even back then, when them niggas used to leave and they'll come back home, they'll be dressed up. They'll have some new suits. They'll have some new shoes. Might have a new hairstyle when they come back. They've been gone for a couple of months. Tell me I ain't lying. It's only a few guys who could go on that road and come back with the same clothes that they left with and all their money. Because we started trying to emulate the stuff that we were seeing on the road. When you finally got to travel, let's think about it, you got out the back alley woods, you started traveling into the inner city. In your mind, you're going to be emulate everything that you thought was fly. You're going to be start liking the type of women you seen. It's your first time seeing them. You're going to start liking the way the guys dress. You're going to think you need to start doing stuff like that. Before I get to us, I'm finna give y'all an example in Africa how this happened. So please explain to me what these dudes need with some suits. But they trying to be macaronis. They trying to be dandies. They trying to be players, man. They trying to be sapeurs. You know, sapeurs is French for fly nigga, man. They trying to be fly nigga. Sapeurs, man. Man of leisure. Watch this, man. Y'all can't tell me I'm crazy, man. For real. I know I ain't crazy. Watch this, man. Hold on. Did I take myself off? I'm still on there. Oh, no, I'm not. Let's go talking about some whores. Shut up, fool. So hold on, y'all. Before we get going, y'all, I want y'all to walk with your boy right quick, man. Because this going to hurt some people's feelings. Because when I first seen it, it hurt my feelings because I realized this the same thing, the same dumb shit that we have guys in America right now doing. Niggas walking around with red bottoms all the time, Louis, Gucci, Balenciaga, all of that shit, be in the club with they $30,000-$40,000 worth of jewelry on, probably $100,000 worth of jewelry on. Don't own shit. Car probably some shit they done got with I'm just gonna say one of them illegal ways. Probably don't own no house, probably got an apartment, or probably rent, but got to have it in somebody else's name because they don't want nothing in their name. Hey man, when y'all watch these African people, man, hey, when y'all watch these people, y'all finna realize how messed up we are. Man, check my boy out. Man, hold on, man. If you don't know what a sapor is, nigga, you know what a sapor is now. Check that nigga out. All that, look at how dirty it is around there. Look at all that dirt around there. Look how white them chucks is, man. Look at them shoestrings, man. Come on, man. Nigga, look how white them shorts is, man. Man, these niggas some real players, man. They'll get all the girls in Texas. I mean, in United States.
L'ambiance des habits, c'est ça. Hein, pour beaucoup réfléchir, il faut avoir beaucoup des habits et beaucoup de paires de chaussures, c'est ça. Un sapeur. Il ne faut pas que tu sois monotone, il ne faut pas que tu sois que...
Hey, I'm glad you said that, Morticia. Don't that remind you of niggas in the hood living in the house, the roof be leaking, they ain't got no running water, nothing, but they be flying the motherfucker, man.
On m'appelle la ligne de Malawi. Je suis sa femme, la mère de ses enfants, de ses deux enfants-là. Comme lui, il vendait des habits. Hein, lui, quand il était petit, il vendait des habits. Il venait me vendre des habits. Parce que moi, j'aimais m'habiller.
Look at my boy back there getting ready, y'all. Look at him getting ready. Well, we gonna kill him first day of school clean. Man, that nigga first day of school clean. His wife just proud of him. Okay. Okay, Prada. You say them Prada?
Ça va dans les... Bon, c'est cher, hein, en Weston. Je l'ai acheté parce que...
Boy, say you got them Pradas.
C'est celui obligatoire. Il faut avoir une paire de Weston. Mais j'ai économisé l'argent pour acheter ça parce que...
It took you almost 2 years to save all this money to buy this stuff.
Pour acheter ça. Ouais, normalement, la paire là, bon, si vraiment je ne l'achetais pas, je voulais acheter ma parcelle. Mais moi, en tant que sapeur, en tant que reconnu en même temps, donc pour garder ma dignité, ma valeur, il fallait que...
Right, Morticia, for real. I seen it. Make it make sense. Man, I ain't even got no jacket like that, man. I want that jacket. Say, y'all tell the truth. That jacket nice. I want that jacket right there, man. That jacket clean in the motherfucker. I don't want that house, though. I take that jacket, but I don't want that house. Nigga, sell the jacket and get you a nicer house. Go sell all them clothes and buy you a house, man.
Ça m'énerve à la fin. Il prend beaucoup, vraiment. Plus d'une heure, hein, même 2 heures. Vraiment. Il prend du temps. Tantôt, il dit, toi, tu peux partir, hein, moi, je viens après toi.
Look at my boy. Look at that button about to bust. Look at a nigga like he almost done, y'all. He like a turkey. Man, get that video, take that shit off. Man, fuck this nigga, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry whoever made this video. I'm sorry for disrespecting your video. Hey, Hey, man. And they came out that bitch looking like a turkey. Oh, and they came out that bitch looking like he was 7 months pregnant. That nigga 7 months pregnant. Talking about he was so poor. Hey, y'all. Well, we see they don't discriminate. They need to put that nigga in some skinny jeans, man. I'm telling you. Oh. Hey, man. They need to put this nigga in some skinny jeans. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hiding the motherfucker, man. Say. Oh, oh, oh. Damn, man. Damn, Morticia, why y'all do me like this on live, man? I'm crying on live, man. Say, you know when you laughing hard, when your head get tight in the motherfucker in the back there, you can fit it all. That's what we say. Oh, I needed that laugh, man. Morticia stupid to the motherfucker to my like shoes on the wrong feet. Yeah, I can't go now. I gotta hold on. Let me get myself together, man. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers, man. P-Lo. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers, man. Kennedy, Spiritual, Morticia, y'all some dirty motherfuckers, man. Boy, I laugh hard in the motherfucker over here, man. Don't stop typing, bro. Oh, hey, I'm finna go. Y'all be ready, y'all. I'm gonna make sure y'all sitting down. I'm finna go back to when he first walked out with that suit on, that button about to say, here he come, y'all. I wish I had a drum roll. I need to get a drum roll, man. Chrissy, man, you were right on time, Chrissy. Hey, y'all watch this. This how Chrissy, this how when guys find out that the baby really theirs when they're at the hospital, Chrissy. You hear me, Chrissy? You know when a guy, Chrissy, when a guy when he wasn't for sure if the baby was his or not, right? But the other guy was a white boy and he black. This how they walk out the hospital right here. Sweet baby. Watch this lemon pepper step. Watch this, sweet baby. This how they walk, this how they walk out the hospital when they find out the baby theirs. Watch my boy. Hey, that's how a nigga walk out the hospital when he find out the baby his, y'all. I got to do a reaction video to this shit, man, for real. Hey, I got to do a reaction video to this shit, man. That nigga stepped out like I wish a bitch would. Hey, that nigga stepped out like it's supposed to be a whole bunch of hoes out there with some money for him, man. Check him out, y'all. Hey. Lemon pepper stepper. Lemon pepper stepper. Yeah, he walked out like, you ain't never seen no nigga like this. Stun on him, pimp. Stun on him, pimp. Yeah. These niggas all up and down Figueroa think they doing something. Hey. Can somebody get Pimpin' Ken on the line, man? Can somebody get Don Juan on the line, man? Hey, man, can somebody get the Pimp God on the line, man? Can somebody get Kenny Red on the line, man? Somebody get Fillmore Slim on the line, man. Hey, man, can somebody get Sugar Free on the line, man? Can y'all let them know, man, Africa got some real pimps, man? Check these niggas out, man, for real.
Après la Deuxième Guerre mondiale,
So this man said they went to the World War. Did y'all catch that, man? Did y'all catch that, man? This man say they went to go fight in the French War and World War II, something. And they used all their money to buy these suits and these clothes so they can be the cleanest nigga in the village when they got back. Sound like some hood shit, don't it? Kennedy say, shout out to that nigga Button. It's holding him down. It's nice out there, though.
Bonjour, je suis Elvis Makwesi.
Elvis, that's my boy Elvis, y'all. He say you look at so poor in the dictionary, you see him.
C'est celui qui sépare le Congo-Brazzaville, où nous sommes, mais avec la République démocratique du Congo, RDC, ou ex-Zaïre.
Like he own the cleaners.
Congo, où nous venions nous baigner, et certains de nos aînés traversaient ce fleuve à la nage. Voilà en gros. Et là-bas, c'est Kinshasa, et ici, c'est Brazzaville.
You have to swim across it. Damn. Man, how you gonna be a southpaw? You can't do that. He putting up all this dirt out there, man. You a whole player, man. Make them leave.
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire par les actes?
Man, they tripping. The cameraman wrong in the white. The cameraman ain't shit.
The supper can't take the false, fake thing, because if you put fake thing, everybody will know.
Oh, you can't have nothing fake. You talking about you can't have no fake stuff. Man, I'll come over there with some of that fake Gucci from Big T Bazaar and turn that motherfucker out, man.
Sapeur à dimension exponentielle.
That boy putting it. Look at him. Okay, Kenzo. Okay.
À part Kenzo, il y a Giorgio Armani, il y a une veste de Yves Saint Laurent.
That sounds a little Miss Muffin Tuffin.
Bakachuka, le nom que j'ai hérité de mon père, et les prénoms
Bakachuka.
Carly, Teddy. Camion de Carly Kenzo.
Y'all playing. These boys finna get real fly, man. Watch this.
Kenzo. Bon, et la paire que j'ai mis, c'est une paire Weston. Hein, la nouvelle série, nouvelle collection. Ils voient ce que je mets, mais la valeur, ils ne comprennent pas. Parce que je ne peux pas dire sinon.
They don't understand the cost.
Mais non, les gens ne seront pas contents. Pour les avis, c'est sans limite. Bon, ce qui me plaît, ce qui me plaît, j'achète.
Okay, look at Kennedy, y'all. Look at Kennedy. Look at Kennedy.
Là où nous sommes, c'est précisément au Congo. La zone sud, c'est ici, c'est dans cette.
Look at my boy Kennedy. Kennedy.
On parle plus de la sable. Donc tout le monde vient s'exprimer ses avis et tout. Mais samedi, dimanche, c'est les retrouvailles. Hein, c'est là où il y a les concurrences, c'est là où les gens vous voient, découvrir les habits, voir ce que tu as mis, hein, voir en fait la façon dont tu es élégant, que tu es beau, des trucs comme ça là.
Okay.
Non, en fait, c'est d'abord la
Okay.
et le prix.
Okay. Look at that bow tie, man.
Pour savoir un peu le prix, c'est un peu caché parce qu'il n'y a même pas des étiquettes. Mais il y a eu ces gens, les connaisseurs, qui maîtrise un peu les habits.
Oh, hey.
Vraiment, c'est ça.
Okay. Look at that boy.
Je suis Monsieur Séverin.
Go watch them walls, boy. You ain't lying, sweet babe. That's all three of us. Hey, Jack. They ain't showed me yet. Nah, they some distinguished gentlemen. Okay, look at his collection. He still got the plastic on them things. Y'all know the cleaners way in France, right? I'm just playing. Okay. They made him go to the dirty clothes, man. He went to the dirty clothes on them boys, man. Don't go to the dirty clothes. No, don't go to the dirty clothes, man. You know a nigga serious. Yeah, they in the Grove, sweet baby. They in my hood. Hey, when a nigga go to the dirty clothes, you know he finna go get as bad as shit, man. Ooh. Do y'all see this, man? This man got $8,000 suits, man. Please tell me this shit don't remind y'all of the hood. If this ain't no hood shit, this man got an $8,000 suit and live in a $200 house. I'm gonna say $1,000 house. I'm just saying. It's gonna get interesting when I bring it to America, y'all. Hey, I bet them kids saying, damn, when daddy die, at least we get all these suits. Facts, P-Lo. Look at that.
Une chaussure seulement. Et au contact de la terre, tu vas donner 3 500 000 pour ça.
Hein?
Alors que ta sœur là-bas souffre. Pour avoir de l'argent, il faut qu'il parte au champ.
Yeah.
Tu n'as rien, tu ne donnes rien. En apprenant ça, elle sera contente.
You don't tell them. They know now, nigga, they can read. I know you have Morticia for real. Yeah. Oh, check. Now that's pimping right there, man.
C'est là aussi j'avais créé mon ONG. J'avais dit non, sapeur en danger. Non, c'est ce que j'avais dit. Sapeur en danger. Sapeur, il est en danger parce qu'il s'est sacrifié la vie pour l'amour du prochain, pour la beauté, pour la culture. Mais à la fin, il gagne rien.
Man, wait. Did y'all just hear what this man said? This man said, a sapeur is someone who sacrifices their whole life. It's the stake of their family, their kids, and everything, just so they can look good or whatever. Did y'all catch that? Kenny said electricity. Wait, hold on, y'all. Did y'all just hear what this man said? Now my StreamYard thing in the way. Move that motherfucker. Did y'all just hear what this man just said? That shit was so deep what he just said, man. Please tell me y'all heard that when they asked him what does sapeur mean. Please read this for me, man. He sacrificed his life for the sake of his loved ones, for beauty and fashion. That sounds like some of us in America, huh? That's deep. Morticia, it's crazy, but we got a lot of people like that over here in America that think just like that. They could be spending that money to help these people. Look at this, man. Look.
Elle fait la sauce, voilà. Ça, c'est sa sauce. La moire là, comme on appelle ça, le noix de Pâques. Ce que je fais, ça là, on mange ça vraiment sur le coco. On coupe ça petit là. Ça là, on trouve ça souvent dans la forêt.
You hit it on the nail, spiritual, for real.
Parce que manque de transport, de voiture pour aller prendre ça au village là-bas, pour venir.
Say D-Money. That's where you at, Morticia. That's what it is.
Mais je connais qu'il y a un monsieur qui avait gagné beaucoup d'argent. Il avait gagné beaucoup d'argent. Il avait joué au Kujilo. Il avait gagné, dans le temps, il avait gagné plus de
$1,100
11 millions.
for some shoes.
Et 11 millions là, il n'avait rien fait. Il n'a même pas acheté une parcelle. Il était parti dans les boutiques, il a acheté des habits, il a acheté tout ce qui faisait la vie. Après,
he want all the finer things in life.
J'ai pas ma propre histoire, mon grand frère. Chez nous, ici, le papa, il était un maçon. Ici, on fabriquait des briques.
Boy, if you don't sit your drunk ass down somewhere.
Ici, on fabriquait des briques, des coastras. C'est mon propre grand frère qui gérait.
Hey, just like a... Hey, watch this. Hey. Don't these niggas remind you of a rapper always trying to show you they what they got on, they brand, they label, all that? These guys could have been rappers if they was in America.
Il a mis sa terre. L'argent qu'il trouvait, c'était d'acheter les habits. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Madame. C'est le nez de la famille. C'est lui qui était le nez de la famille, qui était moi le leader de la famille. C'est lui qui était un grand sapeur qui m'a initié la save. Donc c'est lui. On a décidé l'élevage des moutons. On cultive les champs du manioc. Et puis on fait des jardins. Là où il y a du légumes. Et puis quelques champs d'ananas. Les années de gloire, c'était les années 80, 90. En tout cas, vraiment avec la sapologie. En tout cas, on était parmi les étoiles montantes. Ouais, après, bon, notre papa m'avait mis à la tête de l'entreprise. Bon, on était quand même, il y avait quelques travailleurs. Il y avait au moins 5 à 6 travailleurs. Le papa payait chaque mois. En ce temps-là aussi, c'était Jean-Marc Weston est venu maintenant nous embrouiller. Donc, il fallait. Or, ce sont des chaussures qu'on achetait seulement chez les Parisiens. Lorsqu'ils faisaient leur retour, à ce moment-là, c'est moi qui étais à la caisse. Bon, comme j'étais j'étais pas très cultivé, il fallait, j'ai commencé à soutirer pour m'intéresser à la vie. C'est à partir de là où vraiment papa avait chuté. Et il fallait vraiment dépenser de l'argent. Beaucoup d'argent.
I ain't gonna make I watch the whole thing, but
Dans notre génération, on venait auxquels je n'ai pas rond.
But watch this, man. Okay. Come on, pause, motherfucker. Man, if you don't get your ass, it won't even pause, man. They must want y'all to see it. Why you out there with them? Okay, now watch this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to walk with me some more, man? Huh? That nigga say them ghosts was like this nigga lying. Nah, hold on, noisy nigga. We for the move to the next episode where I'm getting with the end with this. Watch this. I don't even know which one to go to. I don't know if I want to go to an old one or a new one. I'm going to go to 99. Fuck it. We're going to do 1999. I'm finna show y'all where I'm going with this. Y'all don't hate me, man. Don't call the pimps on me, man. Hey, don't get all y'all pimps on. Don't get all y'all pimp friends on me, man. I ain't spitting number facts. I don't mean no harm. I don't spit number facts. I'm gonna show y'all where I'm going with this. If it was a pimp subhold, that African edition.
Game is fantastic.
I'm sure y'all where I'm going with this. So y'all remember the African dandies, right?
And I enjoy playing the game because I play fair. And I've always played fair. And that's why I believe that I have reached the level of this game that I have reached for playing fair. Thank you. Work it, baby. Work it. Church. I started 5 guys to give me a dance. They know a player. They in there talking about it now. Well, tonight is Friday night, and it's the starting of the greeting meet, the beginning of the players' ball. And what happens on
meet people, get a chance to meet different players. Miss Parker, I ain't got time for no motherfucking players ball. I wish I would. Miss Parker, you late, so you don't even know what's going on. You might want to chill. Hey, you might want to find out what we talking about first, Miss Parker.
It's still cracking. Okay, y'all entered my room for the weekend.
Oh damn, hold on. I'm tripping. This one he just getting ready for it.
Jack, but I don't know, Chicago a little bit stricter. You think I don't want you nobody to come from out of town and go to jail, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. We smoke.
Come on, man. Ain't just him by himself. I was trying to show the whole thing, man. Hold on. Make sure y'all follow what I'm talking about, though. Make sure I want to show y'all what I'm getting at. Tell y'all what I'm hitting at. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm trying to get y'all. Trying to show y'all what I mean when I say watch this. Yeah, Miss Parker, you might want to chill, Miss Parker. I'm trying to. I ain't glorifying it. I'm trying to show them what's going on. So y'all seen the African dandies, right? Well, this is what you call American dandies. You did. These are American dandies.
America's most famous pimp of all time, former pimp turned preacher, Archbishop Don Magic Juan. Don Magic Juan has been named as one of America's top pimps with history in the pimp game that goes as far back as the early 1970s. The highly coveted Pimp of the Year award has been awarded to Don Magic Juan by Iceberg Slim and the legendary Pimp God during his pimp career, a remarkable and yet to be beaten 13 years in a row, which prior to him was held by Jimmy Valentine for an extraordinary 3 years in a row. Today, with numerous TV appearances, including the Oprah Winfrey Show and several movie appearances under his belt, Don Magic Juan has become an urban celebrity and folk hero.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. These are the African American dandies. Okay, y'all following me so far. Now, goddamn me, since y'all following me, now I'm finna take y'all on another journey. I'm finna show y'all something else. You didn't see me. So, hey, that's what I call the, man, what's that video? What's the one I was looking at? Hold on, y'all. That's what I call the African-American dandy. Now I'm finna take y'all to a movie. Remember, I'm showing y'all where all this come from, right? Remember, that's the whole reason for this, because I'm trying to show y'all where this came from. Where we picked up all this from. What it was on 44? Hold on. Because y'all peep that the bishop, y'all done peep how the bishop, how they smoothly, or the pimps, how they smoothly throw religion in there. Or y'all people, how they throw the Bible in there and they talk about religion in there. Now, I'm finna take y'all on another walk. I'm finna show y'all how all this shit connected. I'm finna show y'all how deep this shit get, man. The bullshit that we do. Oh, I might be on the wrong one. Hold on. Next time I'm gonna chop it up and all that shit so I can just have it right there ready for y'all, man. But y'all work with me. I'm slow, but I'm for sure, man. You hear me? I'm slow, but I'm for sure. Watch this. Hey, Kenneth, they need to know. Hey, Morticia, peep my game, Morticia. Watch this. Now I'm finna show y'all where the origin with the pimps and all. I'm finna show y'all why everybody thought that shit was cool. Do y'all remember in the and like in them old movies when they be showing us, watch this, in the movies about how the pimps was doing, watch this.
This now is gonna make so much more sense. I don't even care. Hopefully it don't sense.
Do I have to make y'all understand why I'm talking about where this hustling shit coming from, how it got passed down to us? What if I told you it was from the preacher? But watch this, man. Hey, you got me? But watch this, though. Peep this scene. It's all the way up. Hold on, let me see something. It's all the way up. I can't turn it up no more. Oh, no, it's not. I'm hot, y'all. Let me go back since you couldn't hear it.
So we're going to take a break for a second. I guess I got to do.
Okay. Now, so who I want to hit on y'all? Who I want to hit y'all with next? Hold on. So y'all got y'all got that part of it, right? The fucking y'all got how the church do it, right? So now I'm gonna take y'all back with the church. Now I'm gonna make it make sense for y'all. I don't know if y'all ever heard of this guy right here, Father Divine. So we're gonna follow history right quick. Who is this guy right here, Father Divine? So I'm finna show y'all how. Thank you, Morticia. You following me now, man. Watch this. So this handsome, distinguished gentleman right here, Reverend M.J. Divine. This is one of our, I'm gonna say one of our first hustlers. You see, he was born in 1876, right? So by the time them 1900s came in, he was of age, man. Hey, Morticia, you got me. Watch this, man. Yeah, watch this. So we be saying all that stuff, but sometimes we don't make the connection of actually like who these people were. The cussing pastor too. Hey, you know what they say, no face, no case? I like to put a face with it. You hear me? I like to put a face with it so you can actually picture the whole story when you know who you talking about. You don't just say, pastor's been tripping for a while. Now you can say who. But watch this, Father Divine, also known as Reverend M.J. Divine, an African-American spiritual leader from 1907 to his death. His full self-given name was Reverend Major Jealous Divine. Man. I didn't know that, man. That fool say his self-given name was Reverend Major Jealous Divine. He was also known as the Messenger early in his life. He founded the International Peace Mission Movement, formulated this doctrine, and oversaw the growth of a small and predominantly black congregation in a church. His ideology, many consider him to be a cult leader. So this is like back in the days, like with y'all when y'all grandmama and them was around. This is who they had to deal with, people like this, man. They had to deal with people like this, Father Divine. The little known by his early years. The record name is George. So the Federal Bureau of Investigation filed record. His name is George Baker. His mother stated his real name was Frederick. Damn. Okay, right here it say, Father Divine traveled in 1912. I can go back, but remember I was telling y'all about the time I felt like he was old enough to start doing things. Well, that's his early years. His mom and them. In 1912 in the South, Father Divine traveled south where he preached extensively in Georgia. In 1913, conflicts with local ministers led to him being sentenced to 60 days in a chain gang. Y'all, this man that went to jail for beefing with the ministers. While he was serving this sentence, seven prison inspectors were injured in an auto accident, which he viewed as a direct result of their disbelief. Upon his belief, he attracted a following of mostly blacks in Georgia. He taught celibacy and rejected gender categorization. Damn, he rejected gender categorization. So what he trying to say? So he was like on some, y'all know what I mean. I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to mess up nothing, man. It say the several followers, husband and local preacher Divine, arrested for lunacy. What the fuck is? What is lunacy, y'all? Let me hit this. Already, SLK, I see you. Watch this, y'all. What is lunacy? So this is what this guy went to jail for, man. Father Divine, lunacy. For the use of lunatic. Okay. So he went to jail for being a lunatic, right? So this okay, thank you, D Money. So this might not sound like much, right? This might not sound like much, but watch this. Let me go see, can I find some videos on this guy? Brother Father Divine, man. Watch this. I'm finna show you how all this shit tying together. Show you how this shit tying together. They didn't even know this man was crazy, man. They was out there following gender fluid, thank you. And they was out there following a crazy person and they ain't even know it. (1920s) Harlem's Father Divine. So y'all got to remember, back in the game, all black people wanted to go to Harlem back then. Like when you got free and you wanted to go up, Harlem was like the black Mecca, man. Harlem was where it was a whole lot of free black people, where everything was jumping. It was where a lot of the knowledge was. It was like heaven to a black man back then. Everybody wanted to go to Harlem. But this what he was doing. When you got to Harlem, this was the type of stuff you ran into.
In New York's Harlem, the new squire of Plum Elbow is better known as Father Divine.
Let me remind y'all, what did he go to jail for, D Money? Lunacy. The Renaissance. No, I don't think so. Watch this. It might be the Harlem Renaissance, but watch this. It might be that era, but watch this. Y'all do remember this man went to jail. He was crazy, right? Watch how many people following this crazy man. But this was our grandmothers, great-grandmothers and stuff. This is the type of stuff they were following. So a lot of time when people be saying, my grandmother told me, my great-grandmother told me, hell, they was dealing with stuff like this, so they didn't know.
Whose thousands of followers loudly hail him as God on earth, whose heavens quake with the worship of his flock.
God on earth.
Number one heaven, Father Divine's capital and executive mansion, is at 123rd Street and Lenox Avenue. It houses the Father himself and his cabinet of angels and archangels. Day or night, Father Divine is in touch with his executive secretary. And whenever the Spirit moves him, he is able to chat with his flock.
Peace, everyone. Everybody happy?
Man, y'all see that? Hey, D Money, man, I really can break it down deeper than this. I'm just playing with it right now, D Money. Like, this is my first time actually, trying to do something to break it down like this. But I say, you know what? I'm gonna play with it tonight and have some fun with it, man. But yeah, the Black Renaissance. Watch this. Yeah, I do remember now. This man went to jail for being crazy. So I'm gonna share this with y'all, and I'm gonna put this in the chat in case anybody wanna dispute anything I said. Most of these dudes leaders, from the Moorish leaders to Nova Drew Ali and all them niggas, hey man, all of those dudes were crazy. I don't know if we just didn't understand crazy then. Some of them were smart. I ain't gonna say they was dumb, but they had mental issues. They ended up in mental asylums and stuff. Now, some people might say that they was being picked on or whatever, but I'm gonna say something was wrong, for real.
So am I. Are you in the dining room? Kitchen? I'm right here.
Man, y'all see how them people jumped up?
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Damn, I was trying to go back to when they jumped up. I ain't go back far enough.
Rare occasions does Father Divine hold a press conference.
That did not and do not and will not receive compensation, remuneration, love offerings, donations,
Facts,
or
D Money.
anything of that sort for my spiritual work and activities from any individual. I'm a free gift to the world, gratis to mankind.
Fearful of being misquoted, Father Divine edits blog.
Transmitting myself to the children of men whatsoever that means. And I say, here you all are, and there I am. There I sit, and here you stand.
See, a lot of us don't understand, man. Our grandmothers and great grandmothers and them and stuff, man. They was ordering stuff from mail order catalogs, all that stuff back then, dealing with this kind of stuff. Come on, thing. Why? Damn. Video quality report.
Most of mankind has shared your hope. I'm very impressed with such a beautiful place. It's heaven. Father, you were forced to leave New York. Was it because you were too weak to conquer the Philistines? No, my son. It was because we were becoming too strong and they were frightened. But how could you sustain such a movement? How did my son Moses sustain his flock? But the cost.
That's Father Divine talking to Jim Jones, man. Okay. Hold on. Now, I'm not just going to put it on this guy right here, Father Divine, from that same era. Let me see. From that same era, man, we got, I'm going to give y'all another guy from back then. I don't mean, I mean Costone, man. I'm see what they got on this guy on here, man. I see. I'm just doing this shit off the fly, man. I ain't never looked up and seen what all they had on them. Oh, but fuck, no, not that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I ain't gonna worry about him. But y'all gotta know that wasn't the only person back then. Like Father Divine, them, all of them, they had their suits. They were trying to be fly like the macaronis, and shit, a lot of that got past it because the pimps set up and watched them and they control, and it made them want to emulate that for real. Well, don't look the Holy Rollers like Esther now. If y'all old enough and y'all used to watch, if y'all ever watched Sanford and Son, when Aunt Esther used to come over there and she'll have her homegirls with them, they be trying to have Bible studies over there or whatever. Let me see. I don't even know what name I want to put about the Holy Rollers. Let me show y'all who the Holy Rollers are. Follow me right quick. Like, these are the people that came from the Father Divine, them era, all that. The Holy Rollers are churchgoers in the holiness movement, right? This was a movement, such as Free Methodists and Western Methodist. Holy Rollers are sometimes used as a diversion those outside the denominations that they describe the literally rolling on the floor in an uncontrolled manner. Y'all know when them people be jumping on the ground, and y'all just hear that shit, they say it's a diversion. But y'all, do y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah, Reverend Knight. Hey, so when they was doing all that stuff, man, see, and this crazy. I say the Holy Rollers, like, I just read this right now, y'all. That's why I pulled it up. I'm like, the Holy Rollers. So all this didn't come with church. It got added into church with Father Divine them. And matter of fact, I didn't even go see what Father Divine taught, y'all. I jumped right up off of him. What did he teach? I just thought about that. Y'all, what did Father Divine teach? Damn, I'd have lost it. But damn, fuck that. Damn. I'm trying to think of the like, so who do y'all think taught them people? What do y'all think they was getting their game from? All them Prophet Jones all them Prophet Jones, all them dressing and acting like they was doing. Where y'all think they got all that from? Who was they picking all that up from? Who was they learning from? Nigga, the white reverends at that time, man. Come on, man. Who y'all think they was learning that from? They learned the church game. We didn't even, before we had church, they watched the other people do it. So y'all gotta know we got all of this shit from them because we didn't know nothing about none of this having people follow us and leading them into some whatever, drinking the Kool-Aid, all that shit. Hey man, religion did that. So watch this. I'm gonna take y'all I'm gonna trip y'all out right quick. So y'all see how they blew them people's mind? Y'all see how they had them people following all that BS or whatever? Oh, damn. So watch this. I'm finna show y'all how deep religion is. Y'all see how they gave us that, they gave them that religion, right? And how them guys took it and they used it the same way. A pimp used it one way, and he got those guys right there. They still was getting people money and shit, but they just used it in another way, man. They had another method to their madness, if you understand what I'm saying. They had a whole nother method to their madness, man. But everybody was trying to figure out how to fuck they people out of some money, man. That's what I'm saying, basically. And we watch people, we watch everybody, and we portray all of that shit, man. And we be running around trying to act like we started this shit. Like we were the first pimps and hustlers and all. Man, come on, man. We fell for it. And I ain't gonna say it didn't profit some of us. Some of us probably got a bunch of money out for this shit. Man, it was a video I watched last night. Man, blew my mind, man. I got my girl Tasha K, y'all. And when I watched that video, hold on. Shit. Man, I didn't ask for that shit. There's a video I watched last night. Damn, it was motherfucking Africa. I was like, damn. And I realized that they are a little bit behind. I mean, yeah, they behind with the shit that happened to us. So if we watch it, man, we can catch up. I'm trying to find this motherfucker for y'all, man. Damn. Hold on, people. Shit, it might not even be right there. Damn, I gotta find. Let me find it real quick. But it was a video I was watching. Let me find this shit right quick, y'all. It's a video I was watching last night. I was like, man, I gotta share this shit with somebody because if y'all don't believe all that brainwashing and all that shit for real, man, if you watch history, you'll see how we got like we are. You'll see how we got done. Because it's all there. Damn, I wish I knew what. What's the damn, how can I find it? Man, I don't even see it, man. I just watched it, man. Damn, let me find it. Hold on, y'all. I ain't finna give up yet. I'm finna find it, man, because it's important. It's gonna help me make my point. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how we don't be catching on to shit. Because you can watch some shit that's going on in another country, and that like what they doing to Africa right now. What they had already done it to us. So in some parts, they just not doing it shit to them. The colonization is still fresh, and you'll look at that shit like, damn, that's exactly how they done us. Man, I don't even know the name of this motherfucker, so I gotta go through her. Damn, let me see if it was somewhere else. Shit. Let me see something. I'm trying to see if it's somewhere else. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me right quick. It's gonna be worth it, trust me. Damn, I don't think it was in here. Oh, I think I know what I did with it. I know where it's set, y'all. Y'all know I'm high, man, so roll with me, man. I know where it's set now. I had to think about it. I know where it's set, man. I got to learn how to just bullshit and talk about a whole bunch of nothing and lie to y'all instead of telling y'all the truth when I can't find something. I'm up here being honest and shit. Damn, it's a bunch of these motherfuckers, but I just Say this motherfucker. I want y'all to show how all this bullshit, how this brainwashing and I know exactly what that motherfucker. I want y'all to see how this shit done worked on us, man. How we are not who we think we are. We are some fun. Like they say in that movie, zombie. You know, I'm hiding the motherfucker, but hey, watch this. I bet you it's finna be worth it. I bet you it's finna be worth it. if we wasn't where we are now, we would still be messed up. We'd still be lost. And we'll be thinking and talking like this guy in the video I'm finna show y'all. Man, what this bitch ass nigga. Damn, I just hate it. Man, this a bitch. It ain't right there, man. Hold on, y'all. Damn. Man, my shit over tripping like a motherfucker. I'm accidentally bumping the screen and shit, and I got that motherfucker with the screen. I touch the screen, that bitch gonna move. I got a touch screen laptop, and I keep bumping the damn screen and knocking myself off that bitch. Damn, I hope they bring it up. I think I remember the name of it, y'all, but shit. I hope I find this, man. I gotta take my point home, man. I'm slipping. Damn, it should have been in my history. Hey, man, the game is with me, man. I found it, man. Here we go, y'all. I found it. I ain't that motherfucking high. What kind of shit y'all talking over here, man? I ain't even worried about all that. They can look at all that shit because they half the shit I watch, they ain't gonna understand it. They gonna see a bunch of Pepper the Pig in there. But yeah, I found it, man. Let me share my screen, man.
Created all things and who must be worshipped and him alone. But we didn't worship this God. Rather, we worshiped the spirits of the dead. We worshipped animals. We worshipped.
Come on, man. I need to share my screen. Stop.
Snakes and all sorts of different animals. But at the same time, I think slave trade, to me,
why is he
was
trying
bad
to stop?
because these Western people, even though they had the Bible with them, which tells them, love your neighbor the same way you love yourself. They came here.
Man, I won't let me. I'm trying to.
And they did practice what the gospel preaches.
Hold on.
At the same time, we sold our people freely. No one forced us to sell our brothers and sisters. We would exchange a human being for a.
And StreamYard, it keeps saying my StreamYard not responding, man. I don't know what's up. Oh, here you go. It's responding now. They're gonna make me call StreamYard, y'all. They tripping. Damn. I should have downloaded the motherfucking video because it froze up on me. That bitch keep freezing up on me, y'all. Let me find out that I want me to make my point. Y'all know StreamYard number. Let me call them bitches, man. They tripping, man. I'm on my side. They keep on saying wait and all kind of like page is unresponsive. Okay, here we go. Motherfucker still ain't responding, right? Let me close some of these motherfucking tabs. Maybe that'll help. Damn. I'm finna exit out. See, my video quality is good, man. Shit. Man, god damn, this thing tripping. Damn. God damn. Okay, y'all. I don't know why I started tripping all of a sudden. I was there, but here we go again, y'all. Yeah, like I didn't want to play it last time. All I did was try to rewind the video. I tried to rewind the video, and then all of a sudden, StreamYard stopped responding. Let me make my point, y'all. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm trying to say. If all of those things I just showed y'all, what everybody was doing, I'm trying to show y'all that's behavior that we was brainwashed into. Now, we know the real story about the slave trade, all that shit, but this is a guy from Africa, and the missionaries that came over there and got a hold to him. Look what they done talked him into.
That's bad. If you ask them why you think this is bad, all they can do is.
What do most Africans think of the slave trade today?
Watch Billy.
So, what do most Africans think of the slave trade today?
If you go in the streets and ask people what they think about slave trade, everyone tell you that slave trade was bad. If you ask them why you think this is bad, all they can do is give you the moral reason. I believe the reason is because the scripture says that God has given us a conscience, which is able to tell us right from wrong. All the reason that they're going to give you were moral reasons, because Africans, we have got good morals. So everyone's going to answer from this perspective that it was bad. Why was it bad? They'll tell you that selling your brother or selling your people is bad. But who said it's bad? No one's going to give you a definite answer. So the general perspective is slave trade was bad. Why? Because of moral reasons.
So what do you think of the slave trade?
To me, slave trade is a form of judgment on Africa, a form of judgment on the tribes.
Man, y'all heard this shit. Y'all see how they can brainwash you into they stuff, they ways, and we be acting like all of this stuff come from us.
The tribes, the families. God has been judging different nations, different people all the time. And I think that was our turn. Because if, for example, if you read the Bible, you see that every time the children of Israel sinned against God or went astray, God would judge them, even send them into slavery. Because Africans, they worship the dead, so much wars and hatred and witchcraft, superstition. They loved nudity, they loved walk naked, which is a form of judgment. We had knowledge or the conscience that there is.
This man said walking naked is a form of judgment. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I really think about him and that dude he right there talking to.
The God who created all things and who must be worshipped and him alone. But we didn't worship this God. Rather, we worship the spirits of
along
the
with
worship
big money.
animals. We worship big trees, we worship big snakes, and all sorts of different animals. But at the same time, I think slave trade, to me, was bad because these Western people, even though they had the Bible with them, which tells them, love your neighbor the same way you love yourself, they came here and they didn't love their neighbors. And they didn't practice what the gospel preaches. At the same time, we sold our people freely. No one forced us to sell our brothers and sisters. We would exchange a human being for a bag of salt. We would exchange a human being for a gun. We would exchange a human being for a piece of cloth. We were people who wanted more power and more wealth. And that just ignited the whole slave trade.
So how did the slave trade work in Malawi?
There were three parties: the Western people, the Arabs and the Indians, and the Africans. I wouldn't point the finger at people from Europe and America that these are to blame for slave trade. Then that would be unfair. Because we did it freely. The African kings and the chiefs and the people did it freely.
What was the role of the African kings in the slave trade?
It would be difficult for the Arabs and the Europeans to come to the territory and buy slaves without getting the permission from the chiefs and the kings. So first and foremost, you had to go through the chief or the king to get authority to buy the slaves.
How did the Arabs participate in the slave trade?
The Arabs were coming in with peace.
Man, y'all see how he leading this dude into these questions, man.
Of clothes, and we sold in different things and exchanged these things with people, with slaves. So it was barter trade initially. They found these covetous leaders in Africa, covetous chiefs and covetous kings who didn't care at all about their people. All they wanted was the material things.
So did Africans consider man to be made in the image of God?
We never had that idea before. We never had the idea that we were made in the image of God. I think that is clearly expressed in the scripture. But what we did, we thought gods were actually human beings. And we believed that when people die, their spirits become gods. Even until now in some areas, you'd have people worshiping the dead and going to the mountains, giving sacrifices to the dead so that they would send them rain, so that they would bring peace, or if there's a famine, that would give us food.
Were there any benefits that came from the slave trade?
Yes, there were so many benefits.
Here it is.
We saw the coming in of the missionaries preaching the gospel, which changed our perception. Missionaries preaching the gospel, many benefits. There's so many benefits.
Were there any benefits that came from the slave trade?
Yes, there's so many benefits. There's so many benefits.
How much they pay this
the
nigga?
Coming in of the missionaries preaching the gospel, which changed our perception on human rights, on freedom.
Fuck that. All right, I ain't gonna even play. Do y'all think these two are item right? Look how they looking at it. Do y'all think these two allegedly had relations before, man? Because y'all see how he is. He's saying everything that's perfectly the man want him to say. They both are gonna get pregnant. Kenny said, hey, watch this, man. D-Money. Do y'all understand what I mean by brainwashing, man? But watch this.
Which change our perception in family, on government, on trade. So I compared what we see in the scriptures. Every time the children of Israel went astray, God would bring some sort of judgment, either selling them to slavery.
So wait, ain't nobody told you that story ain't real, stupid?
Or
stupid.
Wars or things like those. But immediately after that, he would send them prophets who would turn their hearts back to God. And that's what we saw in Africa. We are lost people, worshiping idols, doing slave trade and all sorts of things. But immediately after that, we had missionaries coming in who preached the gospel, and that changed everything. And also the missionaries brought education. They brought good hospitals. They started building roads. And we benefited from slave trade. We did.
Do you think slavery had a different effect on the slaves in North and South America?
In North America.
And the fuck you, how you gonna speak for us? But I'm finna, after he talk about this, y'all, I'm gonna get to my other point. Cause this nigga make me throw my laptop.
Predominantly, most of the slave masters were Protestants, so they're preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is contrary to idol worship. But if you go to South America, Catholicism, it's the main religion there, and Catholicism has got no problem with idol worship at all. It embraces the idol worship, and that is still going on in South America right now. Even in Africa, Catholicism is still in.
Okay, now watch this, y'all. Now I'm finna show y'all the dangers. Y'all see how this man been brainwashed? So if somebody didn't know better, they'll think, oh man, that's what all African people thought. That's how it really go. If you this is what you knew. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm finna get to my my African wife. Yeah, man. Now we finna get it in, Kennedy. After that little mess I just let y'all hear, now we finna get it in. This is see with them, this is the danger of a single story. Y'all hear me? Y'all understand what I'm saying when I say that's the danger of a single story, man. Don't ever go with that single story. Don't ever go with that story they give you. If I don't care if they got somebody that look like you telling you that story, man. Don't go with that. Always look for the other side. Look for the rest of the information. But let's go. This is one of my wives right here. Yeah. You see, I got the name up there in case y'all need this name after the show. Yeah. Y'all might need that name after this, in case you don't know her.
I would like to tell you a few personal stories about what I like to call the danger of the single story. I grew up on a university campus in eastern Nigeria. My mother says that I started reading at the age of 2, although I think 4 is probably close to the truth. So I was an early reader, and what I read were British and American children's books. I was also an early writer, and when I began to write at about the age of 7, stories in pencil with crayon illustrations that my poor mother was obligated to read, I wrote exactly the kinds of stories I was reading. All my characters were white and blue-eyed. They played in the snow. They ate apples. And they talked a lot about the weather, how lovely it was that the sun had come out. Now, this despite the fact that I lived in Nigeria. I had never been outside Nigeria. We didn't have snow. We ate mangoes. And we never talked about the weather because there was no need to.
I got y'all.
I also drank a lot of ginger beer because the characters in the British books I read drank ginger beer. Never mind that I had no idea what ginger beer was. And for many years afterwards, I would have a desperate desire to taste ginger beer. But that is another story. What this demonstrates, I think, is how impressionable and vulnerable we are in the face of a story, particularly as children. Because all I had read were books in which characters were foreign, I had become convinced that books, by their very nature, had to have foreigners in them and had to be about things with which I could not personally identify. Now, things changed when I discovered African books. There weren't many of them available, and they weren't quite as easy to find as the foreign books. But because of writers like Chinua Achebe and Kamara Laye, I went through a mental shift in my perception of literature. I realized that people like me, girls with skin the color of chocolate, whose kinky hair could not form ponytails, could also exist in literature. I started to write about things I recognized. Now, I loved those American and British books I read. They stirred my imagination. They opened up new worlds for me. But the unintended consequence was that I did not know that people like me could exist in literature. So what the discovery of African writers did for me was this. It saved me from having a single story of what books are. I come from a conventional middle-class Nigerian family. My father was a professor. My mother was an administrator. And so we had, as was the norm, living domestic help who would often come from nearby rural villages. So the year I turned 8, we got a new houseboy. His name was Fide. The only thing my mother told us about him was that his family was very poor. My mother sent yams and rice and old clothes to his family. And when I didn't finish my dinner, my mother would say, "Finish your food. Don't you know people like Fide's family have nothing?" So I felt enormous pity for Fide's family. Then one Saturday, we went to his village to visit. And his mother showed us a beautifully patterned basket made of dyed raffia that his brother had made. I was startled. It had not occurred to me that anybody in his family could actually make something. All I had heard about them was how poor they were, so that it had become impossible for me to see them as anything else but poor. Their poverty was my single story of them. Years later, I thought about this when I left Nigeria to go to university in the United States. I was 19. My American roommate was shocked by me. She asked where I had learned to speak English so well and was confused when I said that Nigeria happened to have English as its official language. She asked if she could listen to what she called my tribal music and was consequently very disappointed when I produced my tape of Mariah Carey. She assumed that I did not know how to use a stove. What struck me was this: she had felt sorry for me even before she saw me. Her default position toward me as an African was a kind of patronizing, well-meaning pity. My roommate had a single story of Africa, a single story of catastrophe. In this single story, there was no possibility of Africans being similar to her in any way, no possibility of feelings more complex than pity, no possibility of a connection as human equals.
But y'all understand
I must say that before I went to the US, I didn't consciously identify as African. But in the US, whenever Africa came up, people turned to me, never mind that I knew nothing about
Watch this, but y'all, do y'all understand that?
But I did come to embrace this new identity.
Her story is way different than his story. That's my point.
Although I still get quite irritable when
I wasn't doing this to debate the information. I wasn't doing this to debate the information because I'm pretty sure this young lady is probably way more intelligent than most of us. If she's on TED Talk, she's not on TED Talk for nothing. So I'm not going to even try to debate with her and her information. But if somebody got some information that they got on their chest and they want to debate, this is the place to bring it, because I sure will give it. I sure will run your information through my database and see was your information correct or not. But my whole point was this lady's story is different than the other dude we just watched story. That's because look who he was talking to, who was brainwashing him.
Otherwise wonderful flight from Lagos 2 days ago, in which there was an announcement on the Virgin flight about their charity walk in India, Africa, and other countries. So after I had spent some years in the US as an African, I began to understand my roommate's response to me. If I had not grown up in Nigeria, and if all I knew about Africa were from popular images, I too would think that Africa was a place of beautiful landscapes, beautiful animals, and incomprehensible people fighting senseless wars, dying of poverty and AIDS, unable to speak for themselves, and waiting to be saved by a kind white foreigner. I would see Africans in the same way that I, as a child, had seen Fide's family. This single story of Africa ultimately comes, I think, from Western literature. Now, here's a quote from the writing of a London merchant called John Locke, who sailed to West Africa in 1561 and kept a fascinating account of his voyage. After referring to the Black Africans as beasts who have no houses, he writes, "They are also people without heads, having their mouths and eyes in their breasts." Now, I've laughed every time I've read this, and one must admire the imagination of John Locke. But what's important about his writing is that it represents the beginning of a tradition of telling African stories in the West.
Facts.
A tradition of sub-Saharan Africa as a place of negatives, of difference, of darkness, of people who, in the words of the wonderful poet Rudyard Kipling,
hey, she gave us the name, man. Y'all can tell where it started at. Ain't nobody making this shit up.
a half devil, half child. And so I began to realize that my American roommate must have, throughout her life, seen and heard different versions of this single story. As had a professor who once told me that my novel was not authentically African. Now, I was quite willing to contend that there were a number of things wrong with the novel, that it had failed in a number of places. But I had not quite imagined that it had failed at achieving something called African authenticity. In fact, I did not know what African authenticity was. The professor told me that my characters were too much like him, an educated and middle-class man. My characters drove cars. They were not starving. Therefore, they were not authentically African.
Damn, that's messed
But I
up.
must quickly add that I too am just as guilty on the question of the single story. A few years ago, I visited Mexico from the US.
Hey, facts, Miss Parker.
The political climate in the US at the time was tense.
Hey,
there were debates going on about
Tari. Hey, Tari.
As often
Hey.
happens in America.
Hey, not trying to be funny, but no, we call this the advanced class or whatever. You got to be able to like kind of connect dots or whatever. But I know y'all get it, but some people might not. There might be some people don't get it at all. But you can tell a million people the wrong story, and you can have 1,000 people that know the right story, and people gonna act like that 1,000 people crazy. But what all they trying to do is tell you the truth.
Immigration became synonymous with Mexicans. There were endless stories of Mexicans as people who were.
Hey, Morticia, trust me, I know what I'm doing, Morticia. Even if somebody, watch this, I'm so good at this, man. Even when somebody disagree with me, if they research the information, it's gonna open up a new window for them. The only way somebody gonna disagree with me is they don't research none of it, they don't look into it, because they don't want to know.
Fleecing the healthcare system, sneaking across the border, being arrested at the border, that sort of thing.
It's my wife y'all talking about, man.
I remember walking around on my first day in Guadalajara, watching the people going to work, rolling up tortillas in the marketplace, smoking, laughing. I remember first feeling slight surprise, and then I was overwhelmed with shame. I realized that by the principle of Nkali. How they are told, who tells them, when they are told, how many stories are told, are really depending about the power structures of the world. And it is Nkali. It's a noun that loosely translates to be greater than another. Like our economic and political worlds, stories too are defined by the principle of Nkali. How they are told, who tells them, when they are told, how many stories are told, are really dependent on power. Power is the ability not just to tell the story of another person, but to make it the definitive story of that person. The Palestinian poet Mourid Barghouti writes that if you want to dispossess a people, the simplest way to do it is to tell their story and to start with secondly. Start the story with the arrows of the Native Americans and not with the arrival of the British, and you have an entirely different story. Start the story with the failure of the African state and not with the colonial creation of the African state, and you have an entirely different story. I recently spoke at a university where a student told me that it was such a shame that Nigerian men were physical abusers like the father character in my novel. I told him that I had just read a novel called American Psycho, And that it was such a shame that young Americans were serial murderers. Now, obviously, I said this in a fit of mild irritation, but it would never have occurred to me to think that just because I had read a novel in which a character was a serial killer, that he was somehow representative of all Americans. And now this is not because I'm a better person than that student, but because of America's cultural and economic power, I had many stories of America. I had read Thailand, Updike, and Steinbeck, and Gateskill. I did not have a single story of America. When I learned some years ago that writers were expected to have had really unhappy childhoods to be successful, I began to think about how I could invent horrible things my parents had done to me. But the truth is that I had a very happy childhood, full of laughter and love, in a very close-knit family. But I also had grandfathers who died in refugee camps. My cousin, Polly, died because he could not get adequate health care. One of my closest friends, Ukuloma, died in a plane crash because our fire trucks did not have water. I grew up under repressive military governments that devalued education so that sometimes my parents were not paid their salaries. And so as a child, I saw jam disappear from the breakfast table. Then margarine disappeared. Then bread became too expensive. Then milk became rationed. And most of all, a kind of normalized political fear invaded our lives. All of these stories make me who I am. But to insist on only these negative stories is to flatten my experience and to overlook the many other stories that formed me. The single story creates stereotypes. And the problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but that they are incomplete. They make one story become the only story. Of course, Africa is a continent full of catastrophes. The immense ones, such as the horrific rapes in Congo, and depressing ones, such as the fact that 5,000 people apply for one job vacancy in Nigeria. But there are other stories that are not about catastrophe. And it's very important, it is just as important to talk about them. I've always felt that it is impossible to engage properly with a place or a person without engaging with all of the stories of that place and that person. The consequence of the single story is this: it robs people of dignity. It makes our recognition of our equal humanity difficult. It emphasizes how we are different rather than how we are similar. So what if before my Mexican trip, I had followed the immigration debate from both sides, the US and the Mexican? What if my mother had told us that Fide's family was poor and hardworking? What if we had an African television network that broadcast diverse African stories all over the world? What the Nigerian writer Achebe calls a balance. Now watch this. I'm so good with this. Watch this. My Nigerian publisher, Mukhtar Bakare. Now, a remarkable man who left his job in a bank to follow his dream. I was doing something, so that's why it took so long. But conventional wisdom was that Nigerians don't read. Now I'm finna slow it down. He disagreed. He felt that people who could read would read if you made literature. Watch this. Now I'm finna slow it down. When I say the danger, I just wanted to get y'all to get that point right that I was getting about the danger of a single story, man. Change your channel, man. Sometimes you got to change your channel on the shit that you normally watch all the time. For real. This is my other wife right here, man. Melanis, man. Y'all probably don't know her, man. I want to introduce y'all to my other wife, man. For real. See, a lot of that people who like think negatively about certain stuff, a lot of times they only do it because they haven't got the other side of the story yet, man. For real. A lot of times they don't even mean no harm. They just doing it out of because like I just said, everything we got, who do we get it from? A lot of us can only speak about what we've been taught, what we've been told, man, for real. So y'all heard how that dude was up there with the white boy was talking. Now listen to this beautiful queen right here, man. Check this out.
On the surface, we are blessed with infinite beauty.
I had to start it over one time, y'all. I want to make sure y'all get all this you can right here.
Richest continent in the world, and the west of the richest continent. My country is called Sierra Leone. On the surface, we have...
Tell me we haven't been lied to and brainwashed. Yeah. They gave us the bullshit information and kept this.
Producing the most exquisite harvest of coffee, cocoa, fruits, vegetables, and caoutchouc. You name it, we've got it. We also have diverse wildlife and vast marine resources. And waterfalls and rivers that run into the most...
Hey, watch this. I'm not worried about that. I know what I'm doing, Miss Parker. I know the erase. I won't keep this. This is just for us to share this information. I'm gonna erase this. I ain't crazy.
By the most beautiful souls.
Now tell Ted that.
Very strong cultural heritage.
Okay, we'll get off that sucker then. That nigga shut me down, y'all. Bro, that's cold, man. That nigga shut me down. Y'all think so? Teddy, you shut me down, Teddy.
Iron ore deposits in Africa, the third largest in the world.
Did Teddy shut me down?
Known as coltan, used in your mobile phones and computers. Bauxite.
I don't know. Well, you might be right. I don't know. Let me see. Well, it probably was one. I can handle one of them. Shit. But I thought it came right back on, though. Let me see. Well, it probably was one. I can handle one of them. Shit. But I thought it came right back on, though. Let me see. I can handle one of them, man. Yeah, they let me back because they know I was teaching, man. Because watch this, Miss Parker. They know I was teaching it from our unit as a teaching lesson. They tripping, man. I don't know what's wrong with these folks, man. They be playing too much, man. They say you can use it to critique it, use it as a teaching lesson. I ain't just sitting back letting it play or nothing. They play too much, man. Let me call the main office. If they gave me a copyright strike, they need to give StreamYard a copyright strike too. Shit. Yeah, man, that's cold. Miss Turner, they gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna call them. Oh, but I was gonna erase the video anyway. I wasn't gonna keep it, but I didn't know they was gonna be active on the nigga and hit me right then. I'm goddamn. They serious, ain't they, man? They don't even give you 10 minutes. You gotta tell them, give me a warning. Nah, it was still playing. Y'all see it, let me pull it back up and everything. So I don't know what happened. We'll have to figure that one out, man. Chill out, girl. I'm about to let me see, can I figure this shit out, man? I don't know what it was. Oh damn, hold on. Let me put the thing in. I know Kenneth has been waiting on that motherfucker. Nah, it did that last time. It stopped like that and it wasn't no copyright strike. You got going on over there, player? You stuck or something? Quit stealing, fool. Yeah, but Okay. Oh, damn, D-Money, my bad. I ain't see. Yeah, what's the deal?
My bad, Kimbo. I tripped over the cord.
I can't hear you. Oh,
Can
damn,
you
you
hear me?
on mute.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said, my bad. I tripped over the cord.
Already. Yeah, what I was gonna say, if they did give me one, man, look, I thought if they did give me a strike, hey, that's cool. I can handle 2 more. I just don't get 2 more.
God.
I checked it. It said, they said as soon as I stop streaming it, as long as the material no longer being streamed, I'll automatically be back on. They gave me a warning, so I guess I'm good.
What is that? A yellow stripe?
A purple, nigga. I don't know. Whatever it is, man, they done warned me before. I ain't tripping. Look, I just know this don't do it no more. I don't know, but I thought I didn't use TikTok before. I guess they didn't. I guess because I did 2 of them, they caught it. But man, I didn't use them before. I ain't had no problem out of them. But that's know how it be sometimes.
You know, YouTube, they just gonna show you the belt. That's it.
Yeah. I ain't tripping. It ain't shit. Look, I just know don't do it no more. You did. You know we're gonna push the envelope. Shit, I get one now. That mean chill. That mean don't play like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes trying to bring a point home. What you got going on? Like, do you understand some of the connections I was trying to make? What I was trying to show them that a lot of this shit, bro, that we be thinking it's ours. Like, nigga be thinking I'm the best hustler, I'm the best drug dealer, I'm the best everything. Now realize we got this shit from other people. We got the scraps of it, just like we did with the food, bro, with the pig feasts and the chillings, all that shit. We don't even realize, even with the hustle and all that shit, man, we got the what you want to call it, the chillings of the hustle. We got the bullshit, like the corner hustle, a lot of that shit. Sometimes some of us might slide through and be a big meat, but the majority of us, man, we still get the scraps.
Oh yeah, we do. You got to think about it. We ain't the best. We just the next.
Yeah,
that's it.
Facts. That's why I was saying I was showing that shit, trying to show the what you call it, the connection, man. I mean, want people to see that this ain't none of this brand new. That's why I tell people all the time. So you mean tell me that we came out of slavery? We got released. We're gonna say we got released. We made parole.
That's it.
Like we got parole, right? And then all of a sudden you're gonna tell me that after we got parole, now we hustlers and we gangsters and we bank robbers, we got guns, you know what I'm saying? We doing all of this gangster shit, all the stuff we hear in history about us doing. So you mean tell me we thought of that?
Yeah.
Like that was us. We decided to start robbing stage coaches and all that shit.
Yeah.
Even though we probably perfected it or we probably was good at it, but that wasn't us.
Yeah, I know. Once we get a little freedom,
Little crown, what's happening, sweet babe? Yeah, I heard you, sweet babe. I probably didn't pause enough. But see, when you ain't got no copyright strikes, you freestyle a little bit. You ain't tripping. I was waiting till I got one. Now I got one, so I know not to do it no more. Look, that's why I kept saying, well, I know not to do that one no more. For real.
Yeah, it was a whole AMC theater, free ticket, get in free.
Yeah. But hey, I got my point across, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, you did.
Nah, sweet babe, that's what a lot of people say do. You pause and discuss it. Hell, I guess I was discussing it. I wasn't pausing it enough for him, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you did put it together very well, though. Really well.
Yeah. Like I be wanna just go to the Like go to the pictures sometime and just do it like that. But sometimes videos help. Then to me, I thought about it. I say this will be even every time I do it, I be saying this will be worth a strike shit, and they been letting me make it. So look, now they got my attention. Look, I'll start making slideshows and go to the pictures from now on though. But hey, man, like most people, you gonna push it to the limit till you know shit till it happen. Now you know to walk straight. Shit, I get the rules. I know how to do this.
Yeah. You know, it's getting a little. I mean, at the end of the day, you be so into your content, you ain't even thinking about the YouTube stuff, the rules and stuff. So that's understandable. You know, at the end of the day, YouTube just. I ain't gonna talk down, but they been kind of, you know, because ever since I've been here, I ain't never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
but then I know how it go. Then sometimes, you know, they be paying attention to the content and everything, man. So ain't no telling. It ain't no different. It's they platform. So you know we got to play by their right.
Don't let it get to you though. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let it get.
Oh no, I ain't tripping. I just know sometimes, you know, I'm gonna say sometimes you're doing a little sloppy work or a little cheat work. That's what I was doing. I was doing cheat work. So now that just means now you got to sit down and do it right.
Yeah.
No, it ain't nothing bad at all, man. Trust me, I'm playing for all this shit. I think ahead. I wouldn't even be doing it.
Right on.
That's why I was like, damn, when it went off, I was like, shit, I didn't think they were gonna let me back on when it went off, but they let me back on. I was like, damn, that's cool, cause I thought they kick you all the way off. Shit.
Yeah.
My nigga, Kimbo.
I thought they didn't pause Tasha K ass.
Oh, what up, D Money? Salute, man.
What's up? Salute.
Hey, Kimbo, I thought they had kicked you all the way off. I had never seen no shit like that where they bring you back on after some shit.
Yeah, they know I made a mistake, man. I'm gonna appeal it. I'll talk to them tomorrow.
Yeah, their number is 666.
Nigga, shut up.
666.
No boy. 666.
I said you can't leave no black woman up there that long talking. Like after 5 minutes. Come on, man. Dog, but you was spitting out some good game because you pieced everything together though on some trill. You pieced everything together.
Right.
Yeah, man. All you gotta do is save this show and then go back and take the little pieces out. That's it.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I got all that. Nah, I ain't tripping, but watch this though.
Dog, when they let you back on, I'm like, damn.
I got the people who cool with, you know, okay, well, let me, you know, get some of their shit or whatever. But I was going, nigga, and I started thinking about the point I was making. And I said, I thought about the video I seen, and I went to him. I wasn't even thinking about that till Miss Parker said it, but I'm like, hey, shit, look, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I ain't tripping. Shit, I'm still making my point. I'm getting it. So if they got me, that's one. And what do you do when you get one? Shit, you know the chill.
Yeah,
it ain't no hard decision. It ain't no tough one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hell
they didn't pause Tasha K ass. Why they didn't pause Tasha K? And they hating on me.
Dog, and then they was letting her get away with murder, dog.
Yeah, everything.
She still say it ain't her fault. She says the system and basically, what you say, promoting pornography and sex trafficking and prostitution, and little kids in Chicago can't even do their homework because they might get shot through the window. And what the fuck? What am I watching?
What the fuck? Was that a comeback video? Bro? What was that?
I don't know. I ain't even watched the other one they say she did with the lady talking about she's supposed to be taking accountability. You wasn't taking accountability yesterday, so you didn't have no 360 that fast. Look, I had to get off that ride. I'm through with that show.
Dog, I'm talking about dog. That chick, I knew she was already tripping when she wouldn't get off on it years ago. And every now and again, I used to just check in, but I wasn't with that. I'm not with them people that be doing shit like that. Like, you know, just all they knows is other people's business, if that makes sense. Right. Like, damn, you ain't got nothing else to talk about. What happened in your life? You know what I mean? Talk about how you got your life together, or what you learned, or something.
Bro, most people, the only parts they want to talk about is gonna be the made up part or the good part. They ain't gonna want to talk about everything.
Yeah, but I can't make up nothing because I don't know how to lie to people like that.
Now, some of the people good, and then all they got to do is just tell people that it's entertainment. Quit trying to act like it's what you want to call it, like it's true. If you just tell people it's entertainment, a lot of people still gonna enjoy the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They gonna still listen.
You can
They just like to laugh. Some people like to hear the crazy stories. They just like to laugh.
But I just ain't into that type of shit. You know, it's like, laughing and shit, but when you start making up a story that's so fucked up that it'll fuck with somebody's livelihood or like fuck with them personally, like you need to fall back on that. You know what I mean?
Because you don't know who watching. You know what I'm saying? So it might be some people want to give us some money watching.
Yeah. No, and then she's not getting that money for no reason.
Right. Yeah, shit, you know the agenda. Bro, they don't sign up for that stuff for nothing. They know what they be doing.
Hell yeah, dog, because they are not giving no black woman especially that kind of pool and money for no reason.
No, I'm saying they like them people who have those agendas that fit what they trying to do. Shit, damn, it ain't no accident that damn fools be blowing up.
And then she said what we think of black women, loud and tripping.
No, I ain't just saying not even that, because that itself could be entertaining. Ain't nothing wrong with being loud and all that. It's what you saying while you being loud. You know
that's what I'm saying. She fit the first two, and then if she game to just sit up there and just lie like a motherfucker.
No, I think she got so comfortable in the entertainment that she went over the line. She went way over the line, thinking she wasn't gonna get caught. You know, you try to tap your hand on the stove and you think you ain't finna get burnt, but it's a little too hot.
But it wasn't even really Cardi B. Like, it was them people behind her. Like, we got to sit her ass down. Like, she ain't learned her lesson.
Yeah, but you know she gonna get in her bag. This entertainment thing is popping off. I'm damn near viral. I can say just about anything. My followers still gonna be here. You know, so she got comfortable. She got very comfortable.
Yeah, man, that shit there is crazy, man. And it's like she act like nothing could be done to her. I'm like, damn, don't turn up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. She got so comfortable, she felt untouchable.
Man, when you feel untouchable, they gonna touch your ass.
Yeah, they gonna touch
you. Man, what? They gonna touch you in so many ways till you gonna be. Well, you can see it in their eyes when they really been touched.
Yeah,
that touch, they want to touch her for her to get back.
Watch this though. Okay, now I just showed y'all Father Divine. I just showed you. Watch this. So if y'all can't tie all that into people like Tasha K, man, you missing the whole message, man.
Yeah, exactly.
When Tasha K, I didn't see it, but they were like, when she went live, they was talking about how the donation just was pouring in. So y'all mean to tell me y'all want to give a rich person all y'all money? Some of these people that were giving money probably not even rich themselves, man. Do y'all understand how that's personality worship?
Yeah. Idolize.
Yeah, like, and then on top of it, they'll give people money to donate to them, and they get it right back to make.
Watch this though. Then they do it, and then later on we find out that the person that they were following probably go to the hospital or go get locked up for lunacy.
Yeah, dog, lunacy, and then whatever.
We find out these people actually crazy, man.
What we call them, dandies, man.
The dandies, them guys be dressing like all that, bro. So, can you make the connection between a nigga that's in the hood living in his mama's Section 8 apartment, but he probably ain't supposed to be there no more? If the office finds out he was there over 18, she'll get put out. But he got a whole Mercedes Benz out there on Foggiatos. He's selling dope. He's shooting guns. He got all kind of dope money. Number one, ain't go buy him no house, no do none of that shit. They ain't no different than them dandies, fool.
Dog, that's what them dandies do, dog. And then when you were in there talking about it, when I said at first, when you first came on, I said they get all this shit from the Europeans.
Right.
Them motherfuckers would put on makeup and a goddamn wig to play women in plays. And then they would put on anything else that they enslaved.
It ain't just about that. Because when you take somebody's history and make it your own, that's just a spawn of the consequence of doing that.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm like, you don't even have to dress like that. I don't never dress like that. I'm like, man, what the hell wrong with y'all? Like, damn.
Like, why not follow to the end of earth? But I guess that's what it's about, because let's say if cult building or whatever you want to call that, that's what people are looking for, a cult to follow or whatever, because we've seen this happen so much in history. Shit, I guess I can't knock people who get on here and get them a cult following or whatever, because it's proven in history they gonna follow some goddamn body.
Yeah, they got to follow somebody, but they can't even follow themselves. I'm like, damn, if you gonna follow somebody, goddamn, follow yourself first, and then just if you don't agree, then agree. I don't believe in people following people. I believe like we get along with like-minded people.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. I don't believe in that goddamn worship and following shit. You know?
Right.
But see, you know, they get on these platforms and take that word too damn serious.
You ain't seen nothing, Miss Parker. You with shit. You ain't never seen no baby don't sleep. To my wife, baby up at 3 a.m. You ain't seen shit. Call back at 7.
Baby.
Man.
Call back at 7. She probably doing the Michael Jackson at 7.
Man, shit. What? How old is she?
Man, these new kids don't sleep. What's wrong with y'all?
How old is she? About 3 or 5 or something? Man,
nah, she like 17, 18 months.
Oh yeah, that baby hungry. That baby hungry.
Man, they don't know what night. She don't give a fuck. You know how you supposed to make them understand they day and night, all that. That shit don't work. That's
man, that shit don't matter to them.
You got to think of some new stuff for these new kids. That old stuff, grandma and them don't work. You got to throw that shit out the window, man.
Man, that shit been out the window over 30 years ago, dog. When I was raising my little ones, and they teens now, the older ones in their 20s, but the other ones, they about to be 16 and 14. I'm like, man, they wasn't trying to hear that.
Yeah, they weren't trying to hear that.
Dog, and that was like 14, 16 years ago. I'm like, man, when they wake up, they up. You got to get up. That's just it. Ain't nothing you can do.
Shit, COVID baby or not.
She a COVID baby. Yeah, they very different. If you don't know what you mean by COVID baby, oh my God.
Man, they ain't got nothing but time. That's it.
They bred different, nigga. They know everything. I'm talking. I can't talk. But they can change everything. They can use the remote. They know how to change channels. They know how to use phones, iPhones, wild.
Man, by one and a half, almost 2, man, they know how to hack into your credit card account or whatever.
They hook up your cable, everything. You know?
Man, what? No. Yeah, she already knows.
She told me she saw her walk at 6 months. She was walking at 8 months.
Man,
but that's crazy because I've seen somebody. I was at the doctor the other day, like, and they daughter was like 17, 18 months. She wasn't even walking yet. I was like, damn.
Man, you ever seen the ones with 2-year-old kids and they toting them, the Mexican chick? They be toting them.
Oh, that's just what they do. It ain't got nothing to do with them. That's what they do.
I'm just saying, I ain't talking you when you can walk.
They, especially if it's a little boy, they gonna baby the shit out of them. That's just their culture, bro. It ain't. They can walk like a motherfucker. They just take the boys get away with murder in Mexican family. Shit.
Dog, you know it, and then like the Mexican girls, they be so small.
In Walmart, his feet be dragging in
the carts and everything.
You be like, man, you supposed to get out of that baby stroller. Y'all tripping.
Man, dog.
They happy to push him. Mijo, leave Mijo alone.
And then the kid be bigger than the mama. The mama be so tiny. Y'all seen that?
Yeah,
like, why is that kid on your hip?
Why kids though in the second grade got to still in the car seat though? That's what I'm talking about.
Why? They damn near D Money. They damn near able to drive at that point. Like
they already ordering their food in the drive-thru, still in the car seat.
And then I've seen them pull up and roll down the back window and let the kid order. Like what? I'm like, hell no.
Shit, they might be busy. Shit, I'd have been too busy before.
No, I'd be like, look, man, I ain't got time. But it'd be like, man, do not have a little white woman with her kid. That kid could be goddamn 13 and she still got him on her hip. Yeah. That shit is crazy. And you be like, what the fuck? Like, damn.
He probably got a ball. He probably
he still breastfeeding.
Run, cuss, goddamn everything. He probably know how to tell you what he want to eat, everything. And he still got a bottle in the pacifier.
And damn near 10 years old, they still breastfeeding them. I'm like, that's
incest credit and everything.
But I guess you know, there's sometimes there's some mothers they just love they kids like that, or some fathers, man, they take it to the extreme like that. They don't never want to see them grow up.
No,
fuck that. I want to see them grow up, but I don't think that's helping when your kid is breastfeeding.
I don't know what's going on. It must be a shootout or something. This school house. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, dog, did you hear that shootout they had over here? The dude went from Fifth Ward all the way to
I ain't get to hear it. That fool said that I heard. No, I ain't get to hear it, Kenneth, to tell me about it.
That's what I'm saying. Dog, this dude, the essay went from goddamn Fifth Ward all the way to Third Ward back to Fifth Ward, and they just had a shootout till they damn near had to tear the house down to get him up out of there. And the dude only got shot in the neck.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, and he had one of those you know how they modify.
What made him
What
made him go off?
Ain't no telling. This dude, and then come to find out, this dude been on the run for 25 years. Yeah, they got him, his brother-in-law, his sister, and another dude for helping him get to Mexico. They went and got him. He was wanted for a murder back in the Gap in Guatemala. And then he was over here. He shot 3 policemen, dog. He had one of those auto guns. You know how they put the little thing on the gun
to make switch.
Yeah, the switch. And he had that, and he was lighting up the neighborhood, dog. He was getting it in, and he only got hit in the neck. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
These people done lost their mind. That's why I have mine at the crib. I go to the liquor store, get everything I need. I got everything I need at the crib. I ain't trying to be out here around these people around the weekend. It's rough enough being around them during the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, speaking about old girl though, on TED Talk.
Yeah.
She had some points about how you know, she was reading them books, some British books. They were telling one story, and then she ended up finding out about her books, and she found out the other story.
At least she brought that up.
Yeah.
That's what really got him. I think that's when they started messing with the channel when she said that.
Yeah.
Because she said, I was looking at 2 books. You notice when she started talking about that.
Right. Yeah.
Man,
the channel just started. Yeah.
They don't want you reading, dog. And then when
they
you
don't
read
want you
up,
in there.
Yeah, when you read up, you believe probably a third of that book. And then you get common sense about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they let her go on with when she talking about drinking some beer and all that, ginger ale, whatever she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The moment she started getting on the 2 different stories, boom, everything cut off.
Yeah, it cut off. You noticed that too, right?
Yeah. When she started talking about that.
Man, you can't talk about that around these white folks like that, man, when they know
Hey,
you know how to read.
that first time I was on here though, and I was telling y'all, I was giving y'all some game. Tell me why, like 2 days later, they shut my whole internet down. That's why I didn't come on there one night and shut my internet down.
Really?
Yeah, bro. They've been watching. They've been on my ass for real. I ain't even
Damn,
gonna lie. They've
because
been
you
on my ass.
spitting game.
Yep. That day I came over here, I think it was like my first day on the mic, and 2 days, a day after, day or two after, the day I didn't get to come on the live one day. The internet was shut down for like some hours, sometime all day. They shut my shit down all day because I
But
know
people
too
don't
much.
think that actually be happening, but it does.
Man, that should be happening, bro. I mean, I grew up in the suburbs. I know how they play.
Oh yeah, you already know how they play. They're like, all right, they know where
Yeah,
it's coming from.
they
You
know
get me?
exactly where it's coming from.
I be telling people you can't hide from nothing. I don't care how quick or slick you think you are. You can't hide from technology.
No, you can't. Cause I tried to. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come on Kimbo show, and then they probably ain't gonna find me over here. But shit.
Shit, man. Long as you got an internet connection, they can find you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any kind of internet connection on your phone, whatever.
That's why I was trying to like give it. I was trying to give it a game, but I couldn't go all the way with it. Especially the stuff I was kind of saying. If you go back to the Martin Luther King birthday day,
Right.
yeah, that right there. Um, I wasn't supposed to give y'all some of that game, but I was like, fuck it, it's MLK birthday, but I wasn't supposed to do that though.
Oh, well, hold on. What Miss Parker saying? That was not because you can find TED Talks all through YouTube. It was because it was supposed to be education and teachable moments. And I believe that Kimbo did not pause it enough. Oh, she's saying it was a
Yeah,
teachable
yeah,
moment.
that's true.
And then she said he didn't pause it enough.
No,
Why
right.
you
You
pause
supposed
it?
That's
to do
true.
that. I was supposed to pause it more though. She right though, but
Yeah,
hell, I got too loose. I got too because
yeah, but
I didn't know that they like I be seeing them, so I didn't know that they be tripping like that. But I ain't tripping. That ain't shit, man. That ain't nothing
yeah,
to
dog, that ain't shit because
it ain't like they gonna come knock on the door and shoot me or nothing.
Nah, I ain't gonna
yeah,
do all that.
no, but I'm saying like I understand the pausing or whatever because that's a show or whatever, but at the same time, they have their show running, and then if you go on their channel and they pull up something from somebody else's feed, they don't mess with their shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like people got to stop being scared and be like, it don't matter who you are, they can take your shit down regardless.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's that
I
tower off
told them I'm gonna
everybody.
start going back to DVDs and CDs on these motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
can't block that.
Nah. That just like I get it, bro. That's one of them things. Like really, like content creator. So basically, I need to take out the time and do the
Yeah,
same thing they doing because I know the same stuff. It just I need to make my presentations and do it my way. I get it. Ain't no biggie or nothing. I appreciate the
Nah,
time and let me do it and get away with it. Shit. I'm one of
man,
these kind of
what?
people. I appreciate it. Okay, now I get it, sir. Now let's get to it. Let's get to the right way.
yeah.
Yeah, let's get to the right way because it's a business.
Trust me, I ain't taking that personal at all. Shit. I
Hell
swear.
no. It's just like, okay, I see how we playing the game. You
Yeah,
get me?
we caught on. Shit, it's
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, we caught on. We get you.
I mind.
Shit.
Yeah, what you say,
I
Kimbo?
mind.
Out, man.
Yeah.
Cause
Thank you.
that's all you can say. Cause I told them if y'all gonna keep dog, they used to send me stuff from. It was just like an inbox or something in my email from YouTube, like guidelines. I said something that make a motherfucker want to do something or whatever. I'm like, I didn't say that. I was speaking in general.
Yeah,
But
it's like thank you for the courtesy call.
Yeah,
even though I didn't ask for it. Thank you.
I'm sorry if something happened.
And then I have to ball up my hat.
Anybody lose a channel, goddamn it, to me, that's more that mean that was a learning lesson. So your next one, be more careful. But I ain't gonna get it that far because I know how to follow the rules. I know when to shut up.
I followed the rules.
Everybody
I know when
rules. Look, I know when to shut up.
All I know is I did too. Yeah. I had to ball my hat up, Kimbo. You know how them niggas used to ball their hat up?
Back in the day.
Dog, I balled the hat up because they were studying sending me shit, but they not finna let me off my goal though. I figured out what I was saying at a certain point. And
that's what they were steady sending me. That means you were steady doing it.
No, it was one little thing that I was saying when I said, because I explained it in one of my last videos. I said, I knew what y'all said because I actually said the word. I didn't make the gesture. Because they were saying that I was saying that it was making people feel like they should do that. I didn't say that. But I did say it, but I didn't say they should do it. I said this will make a person go do a Kurt Cobain. Basically in the way. But I said that's the nice version of it. So you feel me? So I had to slow that shit down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Well, we ain't gonna say that one no more.
Yeah. Because when I said it, they said I was making making them feel like it was a threat or something, or making people do something. I'm like, what? And I can see what they saying, but I'm like, I had that much pull. I'm like, I'm just little old me over here chilling.
It's just the intent, Ken. It's the intent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't even had that intent. But I balled my head up. You know what I'm talking about? I balled my head up.
Yes, master.
Yeah, all right. Balled my head up. I got you. I know how to get you another way though.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back with another video, and I gave them that work, but not in that way. So they can't say nothing.
How many views you get on it? 8?
Yeah, about 7.
I can't just do it till I gave him that work.
Yeah, you gave me one extra.
Yeah.
Because I gave him that work. Ain't nobody seen it yet, Kenzie.
No, but the thing is, I don't promote it on I don't promote my channel on Instagram because that's more of a way for them to get at you. Because Instagram is a whole nother thing, dog. It's more than
all these social media platforms got rules, homie.
No, but I'm saying soon as you put that on Instagram, then it goes to another level. Cause I be talking about other things. I'm like, I'm good where I'm at. Sometimes you be like, I'm good at where I'm at because they got to dig and find it.
Yeah.
Cause when you promote it like on like some Instagram, dog, it's easy for them to find you and mess with you. I'm like, you're gonna have to really dig and give me them watch hours. You get me? I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, I don't care if I only have 7 or 8 videos.
Kimbo, you was way over 45 minutes, wasn't you, when it happened?
Probably. That's probably why I was there when they got me.
Yeah, because I know I came in. It was like 33 minutes in when I came in.
That probably got me.
Hey, Kimbo, I'm not lying. On my last video, I gave him that work. I knew how to strategically give them that work.
Oh man, god damn, there you go, y'all.
No, I'm not lying because they were saying, because I was looking at the emails that YouTube was sending me. I'm like, okay, let me see if this one makes sense. It's like they fucking with me, but they like, man, just calm it down just a little bit.
Stop getting them that work, Kenneth. Them boy can't handle it, man. You gonna fuck around and get 20 views. It's gonna scare everybody.
Dog, if I get 20 views, dog, do you know what's gonna happen?
If you get 20 views, what's gonna happen, Kenneth?
Dog, I'm giving more work.
We're gonna shoot you.
And then I'm gonna get 25 views. And then I'm gonna blow up.
I thought that nigga say you're gonna shoot his gun in the air.
Dog, I'm talking about I get more. If I get 25 views, dog, it's over with.
I need to say we get 25 views.
Dog, I don't be giving a damn about these views. It's about it.
More to.
Dog, I don't be giving a damn about the views. It's about the message. And I was like, oh, okay, I know I play the game. Because at least they was emailing me, telling me, look, this the YouTube guidelines. And I said, okay. I calmed the shit down. They can't even
say his line must be by me.
Dog, they were sending me, YouTube was sending me shit in my goddamn motherfucking email. And I'm like, what the fuck did I say? I didn't say nobody do this, do that. I was just talking.
You already told us that part, Kenneth. You hiding, nigga.
No, I'm just saying. I've always never told nobody to go do nothing. They acting like they trying to goddamn put me in a box of a motherfucker that's trying to incite a riot or some shit. Like the way it sounded. And the way
watch this. When I appeal this strike tomorrow, nigga, I'm gonna give him your number. I want you to talk to him for me, all right?
Hey, my number is
nigga, I'm just playing, nigga. I want them people to talk
look,
to you.
Hey, Kimbo, tell them.
You might come back
Kimbo,
with two strikes.
Yeah, they gonna give me. They gonna go ahead and take the channel. They talk to this nigga.
Dog, and then I'm gonna do another channel. I don't care. Dog.
Yeah.
I said my number is 666-6666. They already know what it is. Man.
That's your third time saying that.
Dog, these people don't care. They will take down your channel if you talking about birthing a baby. They would call that.
Well, there you go.
They would call that something sexual. Like anything they can find out to fuck with you. Like, dog, there's no way around it. Like, dog, it be people getting their channels taken down by giving birth. They would say that shit is all kind of shit.
I don't want to put that on YouTube anyway. Damn, that's crazy. But hey, to each his own.
Yeah, but it's people that have.
I know one thing I ain't gonna do on YouTube.
I ain't pulling out no gun on YouTube. I know that.
Look, I ain't gonna play no TED Talk videos. I bet you that.
I know you learned your lesson on that one.
Hell yeah. Free Base said, tell a joke. That was it.
Hey, dog, I know I'm not playing that nigga videos and I'm not pulling out no gun on YouTube. I've never done no shit like that. Because it's certain things, like, if they fucking with you like that, that means they fuck with you. If you're not,
no, it's copyrighted material, homie. That's understood. That ain't no problem. Like but they don't mind, bro. A lot of people don't mind you sharing their shit, but some people, bro, they be tripping about this shit. They serious. They got the whole system set up like how they called it. That's the program they got set up, and they under that. So shit, if you use their shit, it's gonna catch it. They want all the views coming through them. Nobody else. I can't knock that else.
No, I'm not. No, the thing is, I'm not knocking it, but I'm talking about when people out here reckless and don't respect the motherfucker. Because I never use nobody's shit. Never.
Right.
I never use nobody's shit. Only time I use somebody's shit, I be like, man, you want me to use this for this type of topic or whatever, like you have to
nigga,
talk.
that same thing I was doing. Idiot, shut up. This nigga crazy.
Dog.
Hey, Kenneth, you gonna call Ted Talk and ask him that?
I will call him. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but I'll call him.
Exactly.
Hey, Kenneth.
Exactly my point.
I'm one of them niggas. I'll call and ask you the question.
I know you would. I know you would.
Kenneth.
Yo.
Nigga, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You ain't finna talk to me in no motherfucking circles, nigga. We gonna
Kimbo said,
wait,
hell
nigga,
no.
I'm finna end this, nigga, and we gonna come back and give me another strike tomorrow, nigga.
2 strikes.
Nah, I'm just bullshitting, y'all. Y'all finna go and lay down, man. I'm gonna fuck with y'all tomorrow, man. Hey, we ain't sharing no more TED Talks, y'all. Peace.
Oh, and Morticia, I ain't finna start no radio, no podcast, no videos, no channel.
Right.
I ain't finna start none of that because I'm already, you know.
Bro, you ain't got time. You ain't got time for all that.
Yeah, I got other shit going on.
Right.
And this ain't even about me. So I'll see you. Good night, y'all.
All right, peace.